the things I want to do. And let me tell you what I got going on for you. We're going to make some pimento cheese pepper poppers. But before we do that, I got a story to tell you. Look at my new hat, y'all. It says Cajun Pit Stix. Now, if you don't know what the Cajun Pit Stix is, I've used this on my channel just about the whole time I've had the channel, maybe even since before I had the channel. I absolutely love my Cajun Pit Stix, all right? And I've got a couple of them now. I've got this one and a large one. I've bought more than that. I'd lose them every now and then. I'd buy another one and give that one away once I found the original one. This is my original one. I absolutely love it. I've bought some before and given them away on YouTube and things like that, and for other YouTubers have them. A couple YouTubers in Florida have them. Rob's got one and Sal's got one. I'm telling you what. Yeah, they do. Anyway, there's other YouTubers that got them too, and because I like to give them away. I buy them for Christmas gifts to people that I know that cook. I just absolutely love my Cajun Pit Stix. Well, back in February, you may have seen a video. It's going to be about right there, all right, where I got to interview or briefly meet the guy that makes Cajun Pit Stix. He was at the jambalaya cook-off, and I wasn't entered. I didn't even know there was a jambalaya cook-off. Found out there was once, showed up, and I met the guy that made Cajun Pit Stix. And I'd been wanting one of these jalapeno popper holders that they make, okay? And I thought he made them. I really did. And I wanted one, so I contacted him, and I was going to buy one, all right? Anyway, check that out, y'all. It's a jalapeno popper holder. And they gave me one. Yeah, they gave it to me in this cool hat. And I asked him about it. He says these are, he doesn't make them. He has them made with the Cajun Pit Stix on them. I don't know what factory or shop makes them, but the cool thing about these jalapeno popper holders is they're graded like that. You know, a lot of them are just a hole, and if your jalapeno is too small, it'll fall down through there. If it's too big, it won't fit in a hole. These holes are really wide, and then those are really small, and they'll stand up in there, and you could wrap them in bacon if you want to wrap them in bacon. We're not going to be wrapping them in bacon today, all right? And if they're small, they'll fit down there a little bit, but it'll catch just about any size jalapeno you got. A small one, large one, whatever. All right, yeah, the large ones will kind of stand up a little bit, and the small ones will go down through there. But the problem with most of these jalapeno racks that you might see in the hardware store or the Wally World or whatever, it's just a hole, and if your pepper's too small or too big, it's useless. You got to have the right size peppers. But this one, you can use any size pepper, and so I really liked it. Wanted to buy it. They've got different sizes. They got one that only holds half a dozen. They got one that holds 40. This one holds 10, so it's metric, all right? If it held a dozen, it'd be, you know, US standard. But anyway, it's metric because it only holds 10. So it's a metric popper holder, all right? So they gave me that. They gave me the hat. I didn't ask. All I want to do was buy that, man. They treated me really nice because I use the Cajun Pit Stix on my show all the time. They gave me this jalapeno core, all right? I hadn't even opened it yet. But it goes in there, you get the seeds up. You see, when you do jalapenos this way, you use the whole jalapeno. A lot of people cut them in half and then spoon stuff out and then fill it with cream cheese or something. Really mild it down so you only got half a jalapeno and a whole bunch of cream cheese. And it's, you know, this way, we're gonna fill these not with cream cheese, but with pimento cheese. I'll tell you more about the pimento cheese in just a moment. And get the whole jalapeno, except for the stem end and the core, because we're gonna core it out, all right? Now check this out, what else Cajun Pit Stix did. Y'all know I like my Cajun Pit Stix, right? This is my medium-sized one. This is my big one. They gave me a small one. But check that out. Big Lou, is that upside down? Big Lou barbecue right there on it. Right there, look at that. Look how cool that is right there. Not only that, check this out. So I had the big one, small one. They gave me a whole new set of 3, y'all. Whole new. Small, medium, and large. And they all say Big Lou barbecue right there on it. This small one is great for getting pickles out of jars, olives out of jars, stuff like that, or just in your frying pan or something, all right? And you know these are the new ones because they got the little rubber tip on them. Anyway, I want to thank Blaine Kite and his wife Karen Kite. Yeah, his wife's name Karen. No jokes, all right? For hooking me up with all this stuff. Let's make some jalapeno poppers. I like to call them pepper poppers, and I like to stuff them with pimento cheese. Now, pimento cheese, they call that the pate of the South or something. I don't know. I just kind of grew up with pimento cheese. My grandmother made it, and my wife, God rest her soul, she made it, and I made it, and I make it like my wife made it, and I like the way she does it. It's extra sharp cheddar cheese. I use I use a pound and I use 8 ounces. That's 2 jars of pimento. So if you use half a pound of cheddar cheese, extra sharp cheddar cheese, you only need 1 little jar. If you use a pound, you need 2 little jars. All right, and Blue Plate Mayonnaise, some, because Blue Plate's the best, because, you know, that's how we roll, right, down here in Louisiana. And, but you can use whatever kind of mayonnaise you like. Worcestershire, Tony's, and Tabasco, all right? And basically, the only ingredients you need to know, the measurements: pound of extra sharp cheddar cheese, and 8 ounces, 2 4-ounce jars of pimentos, and then probably about a cup of mayonnaise till you mix it the way you want. A dash of Worcestershire, a dash or so of Tabasco, and a few pinches of Tony's. You know, Tony's, Worcestershire, and Tabasco to taste, right? Anyway, that's how I make my pimento cheese. It's already mixed up. All we gotta do is show you how this jalapeno core from Cajun Pit Stix works. They're all available on the Cajun Pit Stix website, which I'll have linked below. I don't make anything off of it. They did provide me these things, but I don't make anything off of it. But if you're interested in the Cajun Pit Stix, which I won't be using in this show, or the Cajun Pit Stix popper holder, which I will be using in the show, check them out down below. Anyway, 6 minutes or so into this intro, and it's time to get these peppers cooking. All right, so I got 10 jalapenos, not quite a dozen, because like I said, it's metric. The Big Blue barbecue knife. All right, it matches my pit sticks now. That's pretty cool. And what we're gonna do is just cut the end off of it like that, right? We're gonna take this core, we're just gonna go in just like this, turn it around. Look at that. I might have gone in a little too deep before cutting it. And we'll cut that out of there like that. And just seeds come out. And that core will come out too. Look at that. Look at that right there. All right, yeah, I can go in there and get more of that out. Look at that. It comes right on out. Oh yeah. Look at that, look at that, look at that. All right, I'm gonna do the rest of them and we'll get them stuffed up. Look at that delicious pimento cheese. I mixed that up earlier this afternoon. Like I said, extra sharp cheddar, pimentos. I use 2 4-ounce jars to a pound, or 4-ounce jars to half a pound. This was a pound. And now start with approximately a cup of mayonnaise, and I may have to add a teaspoon or two, or tablespoon or two. Then that's about the consistency I generally want for stuffing peppers and sandwiches. If I'm topping green tomatoes with it, fried green tomatoes with it, and I want it a little more spreadable, I may add a little more mayonnaise. And the Worcestershire, Tabasco, and Tony's is all the taste, you know. But that's how I make my pimento cheese. That's how I like it. I've had it with sour cream in it before, and I've had it with jalapenos and garlic and onion powder and stuff. But I just like this one, extra sharp cheddar and the pimentos, which is simply a roasted red bell pepper. Pimiento. Pimiento is the Spanish word for bell pepper, all right? And it's spelled with an I in Spanish, but most English speakers, when talk about pimento cheese, leave the I out. In the title of this video, it'll have the I out. So I'm just gonna put a dollop on it right there, pick my gloved hands up, and just stuff it inside the pepper, all right? Just stuff it down in there and just pack it inside like that, all right? Just get it all inside these peppers down in there. All right, so you see what we're doing. I'll get them all stuffed up, and we'll show you the next step before putting them in the rack. That is bacon grease. I've already used some of it, but yeah, I keep my bacon grease. I'm gonna heat some of it up, and we're gonna brush it on here. All right, so I put a dabble of the bacon grease on this paper plate, and yeah, that's a little, you know, thing from where I didn't strain the bacon well, right? Anyway, and what we're gonna do is just take it, got the ThermalWorks silicone brush, and I'll have links down below that, and we're gonna brush these just like this. All right, now I'm gonna put this over here and hold it, and we're gonna brush bacon grease on it. This will give us a hint of bacon flavor without using a whole strip of bacon and making it as greasy as a whole strip of bacon would be. All right, so you see how this works. I'm gonna brush them all with bacon and bacon grease rather, and then we'll get them into the holder. All right, let's stand them up in there just like that right there. That's one of the larger, fatter ones. This is a smaller, skinnier one, and you see it goes down a little bit further. But that one, if the holes were all cut the size, that would fall through it. And you know, so of course the holes are intentionally cut bigger, but this is a small, skinnier one that goes right like that. And This is a larger one, and it goes right like that. Well, we'll put it right there in the middle for you, all right? Right like that. All right, and you could still have room to wrap bacon around here if you wanted to, but the bacon grease is fine with me, all right? That one goes in there like that, so you got this. All right, we're gonna load it up and put it out on the grill. Never mind the chicken, that's for a different video. Here's the jalapenos. Now that one is the one that's split. It's also got a lot of curve into it, so it doesn't really stand up straight. And that's the second one I did. I split it and had a lot of curve, but then I got better with the core, and it was real easy to do the rest. I'm just gonna set it right there till they're done. Cover it back up. Like I said, don't worry about the chicken. That's another video. All right, well, the poppers are done. They were standing up just a moment ago, and they just now wilted over. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my gloves and pull that rack off of here. Hey, I just pulled them off. I used the pizza peel to pull them off the pit. I should have got these about 3 or 4 minutes before they fell over. I looked at them and I went inside and then came back out, and they were done. Guess I got them a little overdone. They're still gonna be delicious though, and I really like this rack. All right, I let those sit on there about 5 minutes too long. I went out there to check the chicken I was cooking, and it wasn't quite done. Instead, I give it a few more minutes, and I probably should have pulled the jalapenos off because they were all standing, but when I went back out, they were kind of wilted over. That's what they look like. They get a little dark maybe around where the those metal racks hold it up, but it holds it up way high. So, I mean, there's plenty of room. You could wrap bacon around the top of it. So if you want to put bacon on it, that's fine. I've done pimento cheese peppers before, but I've never had a rack like this. And well, actually I had a cheap one time. And I didn't like, you had to have the right size jalapenos. You had to pick them all out and everything in store. Here you can just grab your handful and they're gonna fit in that thing. So anyway, I love jalapeno stuff with pimento cheese. I love pimento cheese. Need to do a video on pimento cheese. Let's go ahead. See, it's full. It's still full. Oh my goodness. Tender. Hot with heat. It's still hot off the grill. And that cheese is still melty in there. I love pimento cheese. I love jalapenos. I'm gonna love that rack. Hey, Cajun Pit Stix, that thing is awesome. The only thing is I had to use pizza peel, wherever it is, to get it off with. Came inside to figure out what to look for gloves, look for a spatula. I don't know what my spatula is. I always use a Cajun Pit Stick to get stuff off the grill. Maybe, like cut a hole in here or something where you put your pit stick in it and lift the thing off with a Cajun Pit Stick. So I don't have to look for a spatula or gloves to get it off. I just get it off with my pit stick and just carry it off. I don't know if that's possible, but anyway, I had to look for something to get it off the grill with. I want to thank the Kites, Blaine Kite, the manufacturer of Cajun Pit Stix, and Karen Kite, who helped rig up this situation where I can get the jalapeno and those Big Blue Cajun Pit Stix that are monogrammed with my name on it there, or my channel name. I really appreciate it. And this cool hat. Now, I like camo hats. I do. It's hot, y'all. It is May here in Louisiana, and it's hot. So anyway, but I like camo hats. I really do. But if I'm wearing one on camera, I need to get one, you know, like bright with red and white letters, or, you know, colored so you can see it on camera. It says Cajun Pit Stix. Hey, thank y'all. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the folks at Cajun Pit Stix. And it's jalapeno poppers. Fantastic, man. Fantastic.